G'day folks, my name's Shane, welcome to my tech channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing a brand new tripod that I just picked up locally here in Melbourne, Australia from a camera store called Ted's. This is the Vanguard Espod CX 203AP. Now I was on a bit of a budget, I didn't want to spend more than 60 or 70 bucks on a tripod, and they had one for $40 which felt pretty crappy, I gotta say. And then I found this and I thought to myself, wow, this actually feels really good. And it's going to replace one of my fluid head tripods, which I don't really use a lot, and I wanted something smaller and lighter, and this basically just fit the bill in terms of price as well. I don't work for Ted's or any other camera shop. I actually bought this for my production stuff that I do, both on this channel of course, and my other channels on YouTube. So I thought this is going to be a good investment, something that's nice and light, small, and should hopefully be good. So we're going to unbox this. I'm going to show you a little bit about it and why I bought it. Let's get into it. There were two main reasons I decided on this tripod over the really cheap one that they had. One, it's an aluminium body as opposed to plastic. I figure I'm going to get more life out of it that way. It's got a really great quick release head. Pretty common on tripods, but this particular one will fit on the camera. I plan on using it a whole lot better than the one that I was using. So let's open this up and check it out. This is probably the last tripod I'm going to buy for a long time. I don't really need any more than what I've got now. This was just one of those convenience things that I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get one that saves me having to take off the actual plate every time I want to replace the SD card in the camera. Or the battery, I should say. The SD card's on the side. But yeah, all right. Here we go. So it's nice and small when it's completely closed down. And it's so light as well. I love the fact this thing is as light as it is. There was also a couple of other reasons I went for this particular tripod over the cheaper one. The feet on this one just felt so much more sturdy. I put this on the ground in the shop, I moved it around, and I thought to myself, yeah, the feet on this don't feel like they're gonna fall off or slip or anything like that. So I figure, you know, it's a small investment now. That extra $20 got me a much better tripod. Also, the way the head moves is also really cool. The best thing about this tripod is just how functional it actually is. This handle here, if you turn it to the left, you'll loosen up the actual tilt, so you can tilt up and down like this. Or you can tighten it up so it doesn't move at all up and down. Nice and simple. On this side of the tripod over here, we have a little lock. So if you put it towards the handle, you'll then be able to turn the tripod left and right, so you can pan this way. If you want to lock that off, lock it back down here. Now there's also this one over here, which you can use to bring this part of the tripod up and down, or you can lock it off completely, and there's no play in it. Once all three are locked, it will absolutely stay there, so it'll be perfect. What I'll do now is we'll do a pan test and see how it actually looks with a camera on top of this. So let's see how this actually works. I've got the fat cat sitting on the couch right now, and I've got this particular part of the handle locked down, so it's not going to move up and down, which is what I want right now. And this one's slightly got, well, it's got a little bit of tension on there, just enough, so I should be able to pan without it moving up and down. It looks pretty good so far. Let's see if I can get his attention. Chesley! There he is. Now, if I'm going to pan down, I want to lock this one off, and I want to loosen this one, and then we can move the tripod up and down. Like I said, I need to use this for stationary shooting, just at a fixed angle. So for me, you know, I'm not going to be using it for panning. If I do something like that, it'll be with a different tripod. There's also an additional button here. If you push this down, you can then pan without actually having to move the tripod. Like most tripods out there, you can extend the legs twice. So you've got two different clips. You can basically make it as long as you like and anywhere in between, which is great. And you can also, as I mentioned earlier, extend the center section out. So with the center section extended, you get 1,550 millimeters or 61 inches. The folded height is 575 millimeters or 22 5/8 inches. We have 3 leg sections. The weight of the actual tripod is only 1.1 kilograms or 2.4 pounds. And the max loading is 3.5 kilograms or 7.7 pounds. And that will pretty much cover most cameras. If it can handle the FZ2500, then it will have no problems with just about anything else out there, unless you're using a commercial grade camera or something that's really, really big. And I've left instructions on the entire video. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Now, in terms of just functionality, weight, and all that kind of stuff, this is exactly what I wanted. I really wanted to replace my fluid head tripod for the shots I do just at home. Anytime I'm doing B-roll where I really need a smooth pan, I'll use the fluid head tripod. But like I said, having this type of quick release mount here is just so much better than the one that comes with the fluid head tripod. I can now change batteries without having to unscrew that every single time. So this is perfect. This is going to be pretty much just something that will save those extra few minutes setting up. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to find out more about this particular tripod, I'll leave a link through to where I bought it online, as well as an Amazon.com link. So if you're in the US and you want to pick one up, links will be there. Thanks again, guys. Catch you soon. See ya.